Hey everyone, so today I've got a mail opening with you. This is actually an opening. This is the... what is this? Coastal Scents. Right. So I ordered 2 things from Coastal Scents. I'm really excited for one of them. So I haven't really heard a whole lot of hype about the palette that I got. The other thing I got is for when I do some shopping at another place. So I have quite a few of the Coastal Scents Hot Pots that I got from a friend. She didn't use them and she had an entire palette full. And I was like, I'll take them. And I really do enjoy them. I've used them already quite a bit. And the palette is really sturdy, so why is it this opening? Just give me the makeup. PS box, UPS box, just give me my dang makeup. Let's open. Ooh, I got tape all over the place. Whatever, I'll take care of it later. So we just got some paper for packaging. And then we bubble wrap around the products. So I picked up, the Revealed 3. So Revealed 1 and 2 palettes, everybody was talking about them when they came out. I was like, oh, these, sorry about that, my phone is telling me I need to get my lazy butt up and do some walking and moving and whatever, do my thing in a moving, whatever. It's the Healthy app that came with the Note 4 and, is it the Note 4? The newest Note, Samsung Galaxy, yeah, it is the Note 4. Anyways, it's an app that came with it, and it's telling me to get up off my butt. So I picked up the Revealed 3 and an interchangeable palette. So I got some extra goodies here. I'll put those up there. So here is the Revealed Palette 3. So one were the 1 and 2 alternatives, so Revealed 1 palette was Coastal Scents' response to the Urban Decay Naked 1 and 2. The Revealed 2 palette was Coastal Scents' response to the Naked 3 and all of the rose gold everything palette. Revealed 3 is totally different. The reason why I just whispered that is because if we can get more people talking about this palette, we might see more of these somewhat neutral tones, but just slightly venturing out of that neutral field and into the colorful field. These are all purple toned. Or as you can see, the idea overall is very purple. I'm going to go ahead and open it. So it just comes, packaging is just a regular little paper box. It's bubble wrapped inside. That's nice. It smells like wood. And I know it's because the packaging is actually paper or cardstock. As you can see, it's actually very thin and has a magnetic closure. On the inside we have a bit of acetate, just a clear piece of film. And then we have the palette itself, which, as you can see, is very purple. The back of the packaging showed the purple tones being very similar. And yes, they are all within the purple field. But there's different finishes, there's some neutrals in there, there's mattes in there. I'm really like surprised with how awesome these shadows look. The 3 colors up top look like mattes. It looks like we've got 4 matte shades. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 with glitter in them, and the rest are all shimmers. So, nice combination. I would have liked to have seen a couple more mattes. A couple of these purples in a matte shade, maybe. But overall, I'm pleasantly surprised with this palette. I'll definitely be doing swatches for you guys, and a swatch video and everything, and maybe even a little tutorial. But that's gonna have to go in my drawer with all my other products to use for future videos. The last thing I got is a palette. It just comes in clear packaging. It says Coastal Scents on it. It is a matte black, kind of slightly textured plastic. It has the same kind of a clasp as a MAC palette. And you open it up and it just looks like this. It's very open. It has this in there, which I want to say I can pull out. I'm going to grab my other Coastal Scents palette and see, because it's really weird. It has the magnetics right here. Okay, so my battery died. Bad news. Also means that to charge my battery it is now nighttime and I'm having to rely on my room lighting, and I'm hoping that really doesn't change too much. I know it's really yellow compared to the natural light. It also casts some really weird shadows because I have my laptop on over here. So I've got like this white light plus yellow light. Actually, turned on the brightness. That helps with the white light weirdness, but I still have a little bit of a shadowing going on, so hopefully that won't change a whole lot. If I remember correctly, I was talking about the palette that I got from Coastal Scents. So all 3 of my palettes here. I did contact the girl I bought all of my Coastal Scents Hot Pots from. Yeah, I believe they're the Hot Pots. And the palette she actually sent the Hot Pots in isn't from Coastal Scents, come to find out. She got it online, I think, from China. So it can't really show it to you because it's, you know, full of my Hot Pots. But there is a magnetic sheet underneath here that allows the Hot Pots to stick. Come to find out, the Makeup Geek shadows, which I have on order, are exactly like this. And Z palettes are good for both Coastal Scents and Makeup Geek. So that was the reason why I got the Coastal Scents palette, thinking it was this palette. They're not. They are the same exact size and thickness, like all the way around. They're the exact same palette, except for the fact that the one from China has a magnetic sheet, and this one has dividers with individual little magnets in it, meaning I can't take out Yes, I can. I'm going to, so it comes with the individual pan dividers, but I can take it out so that I have the sheet on underneath. So maybe that will allow me to put overall more Makeup Geek shadows into this palette. Yeah, the adhesive on this pan separator is not very strong. Over time this would break down anyways, especially when you have fallout from your shadows. So it's just a plastic covered piece of sticky foam, not very sticky. And eventually that's going to break down and no longer stick anyways. So what I'm left with, you can see it here, is I have these individual pans now and I have a full sheet. So I'll see when I get my Makeup Geek. Actually, I can probably arrange some of my hot pans from Coastal Scents in here and see how well they stick. So this is what I just randomly put them in here. If they're not right on top of a magnet, they're not going to stick. So, not ideally for how I want to store them. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal, but it's still not how I want to store them. You can see here, now that I've removed a few of the hot pots, you can see that it is just a magnetic sheet that is pretty much the entire size of the palette. And this palette I haven't really played a whole lot with. I've played with a couple of the colors, but I haven't like sat down and like arranged it. I kind of like the hodgepodge of rainbow all over the place, but at the same time it's making my Roy G. Biv OCD tendency to go crazy at the same time. So, yeah. But it does allow me to have colors that I wouldn't necessarily put next to each other. It makes me curious to work with them when they're like that. So while I only have a few Makeup Geek shadows, I'll probably use this because I can, clearly individually use them. I can also put, I know the foiled shadows, which I might have a few in my order, are on a smaller line, so I might be able to get away with having just those in this palette. The MAC palette is reversed from the Coastal Scents and the Chinese palette that I have, in that the shadows come with magnets on themselves. So I have a few MAC shadows. This is just one of the palettes that I have. I have one of the big guys almost full too. Big deal. So that's a little bit info on this Coastal Scents palette. I would have loved it. I would have loved it so much more if it had the sheet like the one I got from my friend that she purchased from China. The only thing left is this little thing here, and I'm guessing there's a freebie in here. So just some tissue paper that says Coastal Scents and I Heart Makeup. I don't know if you can see it, it's tissue paper, so it's sheer. Let's see here, we've got Coastal Scents Forever Blush Sample Set in Exquisite and Passionate. So their blushes, they look like that. In pan, one's definitely a dark burgundy, and the other is like a berry tone. So this is the Passionate. And this one is Exquisite. Now these, holy cow. So this is Passionate and this is Exquisite. They're very similar, but one is definitely more pink and the other one is definitely more berry. You can see more purple. Here we go. This one's definitely more purple toned and this one's definitely more pink toned. They are very, very pigmented. As you can see, my fingers are still pretty pink. So that's excellent, and I'm pretty sure their blushes are relatively affordable. Like, super affordable, too. So that is awesome to know that Coastal Scents blushes are that pigmented for how affordable they are. See how easily it comes off. It's not coming off too easy. Okay, so you're definitely going to have to wash your hand. As you can see, my hand's a little bit pink. It's a little bit of pink residue, and that's with a makeup wipe. So, very pigmented, very red base pigmented. So, and red pigment tends to stain. We have a sticker. Yep, it's an actual sticker that says I Heart Makeup. And then it's got a website called iheartmakeup.com. And then Coastal Scents, 100% natural products. Project Ganya. So it tells you a little bit about their charity project, as well as some of the products, the beauty products that they offer. Coastal Scents founded Project Ganya with women's cooperatives in Ganya as a self-sustaining program to help poor rural women improve their lives and living conditions. And then it goes into a little bit more about it, what they're trying to accomplish with the project, and it says, when you shop Coastal Scents Project Ganya products, you can feel confident that you are contributing to the livelihood and betterment of the Ghanaian village women and their families. So that is cool that the sales of the products provide water wells and health insurance that serves over 1,500. So when you're buying their beauty products, you're also helping other women get the medical care that they need. And trust me, being a woman, as most women know, it's not clean. Especially on that monthly time, that's cool that they're supporting these and providing them with the care and attention that every woman deserves. Definitely going to be looking into some of those beauty products because I don't know about you guys, but I lack me some soft skin, and if I can help another woman, just be able to take care of herself and be more independent, be healthier and more independent, I feel like I've done something right in the day. So I think that's everything that I got in my Coastal Scents order. If you have any questions or comments, don't be afraid to leave them. I will try to get back to you. Also, check your Google Plus settings to make sure that I can reply to you. I can try and tag you guys in there, but I know that makes it a little bit harder. It's easier if I can just directly reply to your comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.